talking a lot, honey, but you can delete it. Okay?
Oh, we'll keep all of it because you're so good. And children want to see you. Children want to see you.
That's all right. They can see me without all the rubbish dance.
Hello and welcome. You are watching Ghar Ghar Ki Chai with Sanjali Brahma. On this show, we give our guests two options: to have an online conversation or to do it in real life. We have mellow conversations over a cup of chai and we also spill some of that chai. All our guests on this segment are associated to Little Flower School and therefore, ladies and gentlemen, this is LFS Wants to Know. There are not enough words that can describe her as a person, as a teacher and as a human being. She is that teacher who teaches us not just lessons of academics but lessons for the life. Children move out after learning from her and they come back to tell her what a huge impact she has had on their lives. She has taught our parents, she has taught us, and I hope our children get this wonderful opportunity to learn from her. She is none other than the very beautiful and the legend, Mrs. Moss. Thank you so much for doing this with us. I did not expect it that you say yes. I was waiting with bated breath. I hope she says a yes. I hope she says a yes. And here you are. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, how have you been this quarantine? What have you been doing?
What have I been doing? Teaching my grandchildren, then doing a lot of stitching, catching up with the stitching and preparing questions for my children who are unable to attend classes. I am continuing with the tuition classes, so they call up, they want some help. So I keep myself busy with those.
So, how long have you been in this profession? And I cannot even imagine the number that will be coming out right now, but how long have you been teaching?
I think 50 years.
That's half a century.
20 odd years in Sacred Heart, and the rest of the time till 2012 in Alex.
So that's a very long time, and you are still teaching. Maybe not in a school, but you are still teaching.
I am. That is my life.
Yes, and apparently you love it.
I am. That's what I'm missing most of all in this lockdown.
That you cannot teach right now. So, but still you have kept it going on with your grandchildren. You need that in your life. So, how has life been after Little Flower School? What are the changes?
At the beginning it was very boring, very frustrating. But then you have to get used to the changes in life. And I took that in my stride.
Yeah. So, is there anything that you miss about LFS? What would be the two things which you miss the most about?
I miss the classrooms, I miss the children. I miss interacting with them. Those are experiences that no one can really understand and enjoy, except a teacher.
Right. So now that we talk about teachers, what would you say are the three most important qualities about a teacher that she or he must possess?
Quality of understanding the children. It's not just a question of going into the classroom and teaching what you have, teaching the lesson, but understanding the children, considering their background, taking into consideration the differences in intelligence, and more important, giving them that love that is necessary.
So with that, we come to the end of the first round. So we move on to word alert, and I'll be asking you questions. You have to answer in one word or a short phrase. Okay, are you ready, miss? What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Soft. Yani. You know Yani?
I mean, I don't, but I will.
Oh, Yani's music is beautiful. So that and piano music. I like it.
What is the best place that you have visited till date?
Kashmir, and that was about 40 years ago, before the trouble started.
Did you idolize anyone in life?
Yes.
Who
When I
was
was very young, that was my time. There was an actor called Dil Kumar. He was my idol. At that time.
And that, on a lighter note, what according to you is the best quality about human beings?
Oh, human beings? Human beings. They are unselfish. They go out of their way to help others. At this lockdown period, you see so many people, I can't remember names, like Salman Khan in food, supplying food to people, and another actor providing a passage to these migrants. Yes. Now, during a period of emergency, a critical period, these qualities come to the forefront. So that is good. It is there within us, but it needs a tragedy, it needs a crisis to bring it to the surface.
So in fact, now we're talking about that, I must say that at the end of these videos, we are putting out a certain number so that whoever wants to donate whatever amount, they can do that. And we are taking it as a charitable cause. And however much amount comes, I think Jamshedpur, where there's lack of education, literacy on a massive level, we'll be going out and giving out masks and sanitizers to the needy, the ones who need it. And that will be on behalf of Little Flower School. So just putting it out there, you are helping somehow in a charitable cause.
Yes.
So what is your favorite time of the year?
The winter.
Winter, okay. What is your favorite color?
Mauve.
Can you cook?
Yes.
What is the best dish you can cook according to you?
According to my grandchildren, noodles.
Alright. What is the best quality of children?
They forget very easily anything that is said to them, a scolding, a harsh remark, but they forget very easily. And that is something that we adults do not have.
And the last question of this round, what is your biggest strength?
I can carry on in spite of difficulties.
Alright, undoubtedly we all look up to you. So that was the end. We come to the end of the second round, that was Words Alert. We move on to the last round called Yade. All the questions here.
Honey, I'm very old. I don't have any yades.
Well, we'll see. Let's hope you have some. You can recall some of them. What is that one memory with a student which was very funny and that has somehow still stayed with you?
It was the ICSE examination, and there was this particular boy. He was an intelligent student, and answering. I was a supervisor for that. No, not supervisor, invigilator for that particular examination. And as I was walking down the aisle, I saw something out of the way. And when I looked down, I saw that he had socks of two different colors, one red, one green. In his haste, he must have put on them. So that memory always stays with me. But every year, some student or the other comes up with something. Now, over these 50 years, but that one memory stays with me.
Yeah, okay. That's very
He
simple.
must be an old man by now.
Yeah. What would you say is that one memory which has stayed with you from the early days of your career?
Early days I was teaching in Sacred Heart Convent, an all-girls school. So there the atmosphere, the interaction with the children, with the girls, is very different from what it was in LFS, definitely. You have to be on your guard with the boys. But Secretariat provided a very homely atmosphere, so I was able to enjoy my life there. But LFS provided a very challenging atmosphere, and I liked that very much. To face the boys, that was the first time I was facing boys, and I was scared on the first day. But after that, I enjoyed my life. Really, really did.
And now,
And Sister Elena was such a guide and, someone to help us along.
and now that you look back at that first day when you entered into our school, and now you are here, how do you feel about it?
I miss it. If I was a little younger, I would have gone back to teaching. Given another chance, another life, another chance, I would still take up teaching.
So you love it, and that's exactly why you're so good at it. So you have never taught me, but
Yes.
also I have heard a lot about you.
And I've heard a lot about you. Sean and Shania keep, and I never get your name straight. She did this and she did this, and she's a very good speaker, and she helps a lot. So I have heard a lot about you.
That is an honor.
And I have heard you speaking on 2 occasions.
Hi.
Did you take part in the debate?
Yes, yes.
Yes, and I was
Oh,
there.
you
as
were
one
the
of
judge.
judges.
You were the
And I
this year.
came up to you and I said, in my opinion, you were the best speaker.
It
And
was
that
this year. It was Frank Hackney Elocution.
This year we haven't had anything.
I mean 2019. I'm sorry, 2019.
I think that Secretariat girl got it.
Yeah.
But you were outstanding.
There were 3 winners, but I was second,
Yeah.
and that kind of hurt. But then again, we learned from it all.
You are a winner. That was only a moment.
Yeah. And then I was told that I lost out of just because of half mark. And well. But anyway, so like I was saying, I've heard so much about you, and now there's this unanticipated thing you gave it to me that you heard a lot about me as well. However, how do you feel that even today's students who you have not taught come back to you because you are this great personality? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it?
I don't know.
See, yeah.
They come to me to learn, and I enjoy teaching. So I'm happy they are coming.
That's the humility speaking and the modesty speaking. There's just one last question to go. If there was a message you would like to give to the viewers, what would it be?
To the viewers, to the young people, considering message, not a hashtag. I've been told that a hashtag has to be only 3 words.
For you, it's just a message because the more you speak, the more we learn.
Considering the tragedies that are taking place, children, adults do it, that's their foolishness. But children committing suicide, that's something very, very sad. So I would like to tell them that they are braver, stronger, and more loved more than anyone else in the world.
So with that, we come to the end of a learning experience and something which I've never thought that I would be doing. Again, thank you, Miss, for doing it with us. Make sure you press the bell icon and subscribe so you stay tuned to all such conversations that will be coming your way. You can mention below in the comments which other teachers you want to see here. You can head over to my Facebook handle and make sure you use the hashtag LFS wants to know to let me know about the questions that could be included here. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and take care.